Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to an excited Wrestling Days because there's some new figure images that have come through from Mattel. These have come courtesy of Ringside Collectibles and they are the WrestleMania 36 basic figures. We do also have packaging images for that 2-pack that we spoke about the other day, the Finn Balor AJ Styles 2-pack. It's an elite 2-pack. They're doing the 2 suite, and obviously we looked at that in the video the other day. It's a very cool looking pack, but we will get to that in a second. I want to talk about the WrestleMania 36 basics first, and the reason why I want to do that is because this lineup has got some historic figures. I'm thinking mostly about the Becky Lynch figure. Of course, she is in her WrestleMania 35 attire. She was victorious at WrestleMania 35. That was the first time the women had been in the main event. This was huge. To actually have the women main event in WrestleMania was a very big deal, and Becky Lynch was victorious. So that makes this basic quite important, quite noteworthy, and there's a few other very interesting figures in this lineup. So let's get straight to it, shall we? Let's start with Becky Lynch. You can see her on screen right now. That awesome, it's like a reversed Kill Bill kind of an attire. Like Kill Bill was yellow with black highlights. This is black with yellow highlights. I think Batgirl or Batwoman actually wore something similar to this as well. So I feel like there's quite a few references in there with her ring attire. I think the figure looks absolutely fine. Obviously, it's a basic, so it's going to have limited articulation. But even with that being said, this ring attire is so important that honestly a basic is absolutely fine. I would have liked maybe a little bit more animation in the face. She does look a little bit moody considering she's just won or is on the verge of winning the main event at WrestleMania, but even so, still a big addition. Right, next up, we got The Rock. That's better. Look at the smile on The Rock's face there. So he's happy. I can't quite tell, but it doesn't look like it's got the new tattoo. But of course, why would it have the new tattoo? Because this is going to be based on a previous WrestleMania. I'm guessing this is probably WrestleMania 28 or 29, when he was obviously main eventing against John Cena. And I think that's a perfectly good Rock figure. Let's have a look at Seth Rollins. Seth, looking a little bit moody here as well. Seth actually won at WrestleMania 35. He was the Beast Slayer. He managed to beat Brock Lesnar to become Universal Champion. And again, he doesn't look happy about it. Maybe this is before the match. Ring attire is cool. I'm into it. I think it looks fine. Of course, he's had more adventurous ring attires, but this is perfectly fine. Next up, and I do like this one, Stephanie McMahon. We don't get many Stephanie McMahon figures, and when we do, she's not really in wrestling attire. This is based on her match against Ronda Rousey. It was that mixed tag match, WrestleMania 34, I believe. And it's cool. I think it's a great look. I can't quite tell, but I don't think it's got like the belly button kind of indentation. I feel like that's even a slightly different torso, so this could be quite important. I'm very excited to see if they are using a new torso. And actually, it's worth noting that the belly button indentation sadly was on that earlier Becky Lynch figure that we saw. That really still is a pet peeve of mine. I really wish they would sort that out. I mean, we've got True FX. Why can't they sort out this belly button issue? But let's move on. Next, we got Shane McMahon. This is really cool. It's from WrestleMania 15 when he was having a match against X-Pac. So this is like Attitude Era. And it's really cool. Really cool. I think, was that about 19 99 it will have been, because obviously WrestleMania 16 was WrestleMania 2000. So this is bang in the Attitude Era. And it looks really cool. I really like that ring attire. Again, you know, looks a bit moody, but then Shane McMahon normally does. And then the final figure is Batista. And the animal in his, I think this is WrestleMania 30, when he main evented, was in the match against Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. Of course, that is known as Yeselmania. And yeah, I love this. Batista is such a great person to make figures of. And like full-on tattoo detail. That is a great figure. If you don't have a Batista, then I would urge that you get one, because they are highly, highly detailed. Really like the packaging as well. I should just give that a quick mention. This obviously is based on that new packaging, but this is the WrestleMania series, so it's a slightly different colour scheme. But I do think it looks very, very cool. Final thing for us to do is just show you that 2-pack. You can see it on screen right now. This should be out very soon. Obviously, you get 2 figures, you get accessories. Finn Balor has got that swappable head, so you can have him as normal Balor, or you can take the shirt off and swap the head, and then you've got him as the Demon King. AJ Styles comes with his entrance vest and swappable hands, and of course they come with the 2 sweet hands as well. I really like the look of the packaging. I think it looks fresh. I think people are kind of on board with it. I've seen like a lot of people like saying they love it. Most people say they like it. Few people not really on board with it, but I think it's absolutely fine. And that was it, guys. Those are the new images that came through. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.